Hey, MP. It's your world. We just live it.
Coming up next, from Golden One Center in California's capital city, Sacramento, the Heat taking on the Kings. For the Miami Heat, they're halfway through the season and need to pick it up if they want to end strong. Is time on their side? Kings, Heat is next, and we'll be right back. It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for DeMar DeRozan.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Andrew Wiggins is out there with Adebayo. Then it's Mitchell, then it's Sharp, and it's Hero in at the two-guard spot. And for Sacramento, Ellis is out there with Levine. Then it's DeRozan. Then it's MP. And it's Sabonis in at the 5 spot. And as we get deeper into the season, MP's let it be known that he intends to get his hands on the Rookie of the Year trophy.
Well, he plays with a lot of pride, and we've seen that all season. But as much as individual goals matter, he's got to keep in mind that the best way to show his worth is to help the team win. And no point in accumulating individual accolades if your team hasn't had success. Winning still needs to be the #1 priority.
And with that, let's go over to DA with a report on MP.
Thanks, Kev. We are deep into the season, and MP is in the thick of the Rookie of the Year race. I asked him if he felt any pressure, and he said, "No way, I'm just here to win. Individual awards are just the icing on the cake." He may be young, but he's already focused on the right things. Guys?
Good stuff, DA. Great stuff, in fact. Gotta love that team-first mindset of MP. Greg, midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to MP. On the wing, DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Inside, looking to end the run, and Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get primetime positioning inside.
MP, no good. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Bounce pass from Sharp. A three-pointer. Wiggins sinks the triple.
And how about the confidence of Wiggins? His teammates want him to take those shots.
MP passes to DeRozan. And he lays it straight in.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Here's Mitchell, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Hero, no good.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
Over in the corner, Hero. And stolen by MP. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Levine can't hit. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 2. Hero, no good. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And they double up MP. Outside DeRozan. Back to MP. Shot clock at 6. Kick out to Levine. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Levine.
Strong work down low from MP. He doesn't let aggressive defense throw him off his game.
Mitchell passes to Hero. There's 48 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Back to Wiggins. Adebayo with the screen on DeRozan. Wiggins inside the line. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Adebayo, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, you can see the athleticism of Adebayo on that drive. What a motor he has.
And he makes that one. MP's got his second basket of the night.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Mitchell outside. And Adebayo throws it down.
Showing great vision in delivering the pass out in front.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Group in for the Heat. We've got Ellis. MP out there with DeRozan. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Sabonis in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. MP with a screen on Wiggins. Here's DeRozan. It's Adebayo with the rebound. The Heat trail by 9. Pass to Sharp. Now Hero. Adebayo with the screen on Ellis. Hero from long range. That's another miss. Number 4. He's 2 for 6 shooting. Here's Levine. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And DeRozan kicks to MP. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. MP's got 6 points. Now Hero. 6 points for him. Mitchell outside. Misses the 3. And the first half is now in the books. Kings ahead, up 11. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Hello. Everyone's jacked up to see Chris Paul join the organization. The leadership and the wisdom he brings to a team is truly invaluable. He's like having a star player and a star coach on the floor at the same time.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Heat.
Where's the intensity at the defensive end? They need to get a hand up and contest more shots.
Coach needs to encourage them to be better moving forward, just like I do with you guys.
I'd better put my feet up. It's getting deep in here. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Domantas Sabonis has been exceptional here, guys.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Reminds me of the good old days. Feed it to the big and let him work.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Sharp in at the center, filling out the middle. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Warriors was a big factor. He scored 14 points and with 6 rebounds. Just another of what has been a string of terrific games from him. He's been really rolling. Guys?
Thank you, D.A. Win or lose, Greg, it's amazing the impact he can have on the game.
Yeah, in that last one, he was making plays all over the court. No one could match up with him.
And the important thing now is to keep that momentum going. You want a player building on his positive results.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Outside, Hero. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And at this point, Tyler Hero's used to hearing his name in just about every trade rumor that comes along, Stan. I would assume that's got to be a little disconcerting for a player.
It probably is, Kevin, but give him a lot of credit. It never seems to bother him, at least in terms of affecting his play on the floor. He still puts up big numbers. He plays with great confidence. Tyler Hero's an outstanding offensive player.
And now, joining us on the line, Shams Charania with a recent development. Shams, what's the latest?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. With the looming trade deadline coming up, it's the Memphis Grizzlies in transaction news. They know future Hall of Famer Chris Paul has bounced around a little bit in his later years, but he has the skill set this team was looking for. His ability to run the offense, elevate a team's basketball IQ is something they desperately wanted. I'm told it might be a short-term rental, but CP3 should provide a big boost.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update. Now, here's MP. He's got 8. Releases. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Yeah, you know, back in the day, you'd be taking a seat. Now, unfortunately, it seems like we see too many ill-advised shots.
Hero from long range.
Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting performance.
MP inside. Defended by Sharp. Here's MP. They get it back. Sabonis, the pass to MP. Another shot. MP finishes inside. Hey, Stan, we've heard talk about players not heaving up a shot at the buzzer to protect their shooting percentage. Have you run into that at all?
Oh, Kevin, that definitely happens. Players are concerned about all of those numbers, shooting percentages being one of them, because they become a factor in contract negotiations. But they have to realize, number one, you've got to do what gives your team a chance to win. And number two, with all the analytics, teams separate out what they call heaves at the end of quarters.
Markelle Fultz has checked in for Sacramento. And then for Miami, Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Wiggins. Burks comes in for Tyler Hero. And it's Rozier in for Davion Mitchell. Now here's Levine, following the miss by Bam Adebayo.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
Sharp sets the pick for Rozier. And again, it's the Heat missing. Sacramento leading by 15. That's good from Fultz on the assist by MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Now Rozier. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Pass to Sharp. Back to Rozier. Stolen by Levine. Left side, DeRozan. Now Fultz. Three-pointer on the way. Cans it from downtown. Fultz has got 7 points in the game.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Jaquez with a wide open look. And again, unable to change momentum here. Rebound by the Heat. Sharp's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Levine finds MP. Launches a 3. The shot that time, not on target. Jaquez against Levine. Adebayo down low. No good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's Sacramento ending the 3rd quarter on a 14-5 run. And we're coming right back after this break to get the 4th quarter underway. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. We've got... First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th quarter. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. So, for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
Become more cohesive with any player. They're in making the system tighter for everyone.
Revolving around chemistry assumption.
You have been playing well as a starter.
Yeah, and we are confident it is the right move for the long-term health of the team.
But not everyone is as thrilled as we are with the new lineup.
I'm sure you can figure out who he's talking about.
I mean, if I were him, I'd be unhappy too. But like you said, there's no place for hurt feelings, and this is a grown man's league.
Yes, of course. But we would like you to make a special effort to get him more involved in the offense when you're on the floor with him.
We've talked a lot about using your gravity to get everyone involved. We just want to make sure that he's one of those people.
Look, I'm not trying to give you guys a hard time, but I don't understand what the problem is. We're winning games.
Okay,
Isn't that what's most important?
We're winning games now, in the regular season. But we're going to need him down the line. not just in the playoffs, but in the years to come. And if he feels like his talents are being wasted, he's going to want out. We could lose him.
And it's throwing off chemistry in the locker room.
I get that. But what's more important to him? Winning games or usage rate?
It's not that simple, MP. Everyone's got an ego, right? And quite frankly, he earned his.
He has done a lot for this organization, and we are just trying to do right by him. How would you feel if the tables were turned?
Look, I'll do what I can, but at the end of the day, he's his own man and he can make his own decisions.
We understand that. But we have some reasonable requests that we think you're going to be okay with.
All right, look, I'll give him my best shot, but he has to hold up his end of the bargain. I can't put the ball in the basket for him, too.
All we ask is that you try. It's in the best interest of the organization, MP.
We need you to be a team player.
Yo, MP, how'd the meeting go today?
Yo, it was okay. They said that they want me to try to keep the peace.
Keep the peace?
Yeah.
Like how?
They said that they need everyone to win championships, so I should try to create more open looks.
Open looks? For the guy who can't adjust to his new role on the team, and who's running around blaming everybody but himself.
Yeah, I guess they worried about losing him in the offseason, man.
No, losing him. They should be worried about losing you, man.
Why? I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, but you can't let them know that. Come on, you think they need him to win championships?
Honestly, I don't know. Defenses, they get tough in the playoffs, man, but I know that I can deliver in the crunch time.
Exactly. Okay, that's why you need to focus on you, okay? Whether he comes along or not, that's up to him.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying, P, but I'm trying to bring championships to this city.
Duh, that's why they got you, man. They don't need him.
Even MJ needed Scotty, P. I'm trying to win here, nowhere else, all right?
Look, is this guy Scotty? Because I don't see him on any GOAT lists. Look, your job is to be a star, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So just go be a star. All right, their job is to build a good team. All right, don't let them put that on you, okay?
Look, I hear what you're saying, P, but it's not that simple, man.
Look, man, I'm just here to give you advice, okay? Look, what you do with that is up to you. All right, but I know you. All right, and I know your dream is to create a dynasty bigger than MJ's. All right, in order for you to do that, you need to become the face of this franchise. Don't let anyone get in your way, no matter what they've done for this team in the past.
Maybe, man.
Okay, look, I get that. All right, and I got your back. I'm just telling you how I see it. For your sake, I hope you see it too.